talk a little bit about what's going through your team's head throughout, before your up until your goal, when it's just got to be frustrating with the number of chances, but also just kind of the traffic and the physical play that really made things difficult.
Yeah, that's a tough one. It really is because I feel like I've said this maybe 3 times in an interview this year. I would shoot a team 40 plus to 14. You're gonna win a lot of those hockey games, but right now it seems like we're losing a lot of them, which the math doesn't add up. And we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board tomorrow and figure out a way to get 3 full points because we're at the point now where championships are on the line, and we kind of blew a toe off, as coach said, and need to find a way to manage to find 3 tomorrow.
I think throughout the second half, one of the things you guys have done really well is when adversity hits, you have responded, especially in game. I know it was frustrating not scoring, but then you do finally break through. I know it didn't end in a win tonight, but the resolve, do you feel like the resolve you guys, the way you've responded, that's going to maybe transfer into tomorrow night, just the way you've responded?
Yeah, I think or over my college career, we've taken major steps at this program, and when we're behind in a game, we are very I don't want to say okay with it, but we don't panic, we don't freak out. But I think it's definitely a lot easier playing from ahead. But in terms of the non-panic type deal, that's I think we've just gotten a lot of practice at it this year, to be brutally honest with you.
What did you see on your goal? Did you see Pav set up a screen? Is that something with a lot of traffic there? Is that something that you were kind of looking to shoot at a spot, knowing where he was in front of the goaltender there?
Yeah, obviously came low to high. Something we work on daily, after practice, during practice, whatever it may be, and kind of felt like the winger coming out of me was maybe cheating a little bit to the middle, knowing that I like to run the blue line and find shots to the middle, and so I kind of peeled one back on him and shot it off the strong side post and found a way to catch a piece of the inside post and go in the back of the net. But Pavy had a great screen on it, and yeah.
In terms of, kind of you alluded to earlier, it being a script we've seen before with you guys out shooting your team by so much and then it just not going in enough. Is it hard not to get frustrated by that, or because the process is good, like you say, that it's easier to, I guess, take it when it doesn't go your way like this? You know what I'm saying?
When the process is there, it's very fun to play at this program. When we don't have, or when we have all 4 lines going, all the defensemen going, it's truly a fun place, and we're hard to play against. But I think, yeah, it's to answer your question, yeah, it sucks playing from behind. It's not fun, especially in front of our home crowd, to not get them into the game until halfway through the third period. Got to find a way to jump on teams earlier, especially coming down the stretch when there's usually fewer and fewer power plays and penalty kills given. So 5-on-5 goals are crucial.
You guys did such a good job in January of getting yourselves, on the winning streak and getting yourselves back into first place and up there in the pairwise rankings. How much did tonight feel like a stumble or a setback for you guys, or how do you then try to flush that, as Coach said?
Yeah, it's February. College hockey. This is the grunt time of college hockey, and you win and lose championships in February, and you can set yourself up for as much success as you want, but it really truly comes down to this month. And obviously maybe a minor stumble here. But I think a lot of those guys in the locker room, what we've done over the last month, 2 months, to kind of bounce back from those little stumbles along the way, we'll be ready. And I don't think that there's yeah, like I said, one guy in that locker room that, you know, we know tonight wasn't our night. We had opportunities. Felt like we played a fairly solid game in terms of, you know, opportunities against. But when you give up those big opportunities against, they can come back to bite you.
Anything else, Randy? Thank you, Andy.
Thanks.